Good evening, folks. Dr. Freedom here with you. Times from Dr. News. News from in and around the universe. News so awesome. News so astounding. News so incredible that the aliens that have been probing you or possibly members of your family will show up to your house tonight, take you out, buy you a coffee, and apologize for all the pain that they've given your butt. But okay, let's get into the news. Let's get onto it. Let's get onto the good stuff. All right. Right off the bat, we're here. Okay, Nick Briggs went on Facebook just about 18 hours ago and gave the announcement, and I would click play, but, you know, what the heck? I don't know if I have the sound on or not, so, well, I'll try to send you the link for it, but you got to be on Facebook. That Big Finish's license has been officially extended for Doctor Who by the BBC to 2025. 2025, in the year 2025, Big Finish will still be alive. Oh, sorry, had a moment there. So, incredible news, especially with all the new stuff that is coming out to join with the old stuff. You know, plus the fact they've got, you know, the 10th Doctor adventures going on and, you know, things like, it's just a lot of great stuff coming out. All right, so Big Finish now renewed to 2025. Okay, here's another big question people have been pondering, and I'm sure you've been up all night going, oh my God, will they let Jodie Whittaker keep her northern accent? What? Now, the thing is, Chris Eccleston had a northern accent. They didn't let Dave Tennant do his own, you know, personal accent of being Scottish, but of course, he did, of course, his, you know, standard British spiel, which he used on, you know, Jessica Jones, and made a lot of people think the 10th Doctor was kind of a psycho wacko in a purple suit. But, you know, maybe the Valeyard was secretly Kilgrave. I don't know. But I don't know why this is an issue, because I don't think they would have a big deal about it. And the truth of the matter is, oh, look what I'm doing there. You see, yes, I don't see any problem with her keeping her northern accent. I really don't. She can do many, many accents, Jodie Whittaker, but why go through all the bother? Okay, Chris Eccleston says he's now stopped all the time by fans of autism, the autism drama, the A Word. He goes, I've never had a stronger reaction than I've had to this. He says, as of course, the A Word is now in its second series. Now, a lot of people are living under the misconception that Chris Eccleston hates Doctor Who and will have nothing more to do with it. He just won't appear on the show. He will not talk down fans who come up to him and ask him to sign, like, say, something for Doctor Who or anything like that. That's not how he rolls. It's just there was a lot of bad blood going on, from what we understand, you know, between him and some of the upper people at the BBC at that time. And I don't think he lets it, you know, dwells on it. But from what I'm hearing, this is a very, very good series that deals with a very, very serious subject in today's society. Because autism, believe it or not, has literally skyrocketed, you know, in children, you know, for the last few, you know, couple decades or so. If you go look at the figures for yourself. And so there, chances are there's someone in your family or someone in your, you know, that you know that has dealt with this. And from what I'm hearing, this is a really good series. I have not watched it personally, so I can't, you know, jump up and down and go, yeah, it's good or not. But from what I'm hearing from others, it's definitely worth a watch. So Chris Eccleston now feeling that he's getting more recognition, you know, from the A Word than he ever did for Doctor Who. All right. Somebody was asking about this the other day, and sure enough, now it's popped up everywhere on the news. The Australian cinema outing for Twice Upon a Time. Yeah. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now, I was hoping. All right. Here it is. Here we go. Great. All right. As well as this great chance fans come together and watch Twice Upon a Time on the big screen, the episode will be available on ABC iView immediately after the UK broadcast and will air on ABC, Australian Broadcast Network, at 7:30 p.m. December 26. Straight afterwards, fans can join Rove and his guests for a special Regeneration episode of Whovians at 8:30 p.m. on ABC Comedy. So, for you folks who've been asking when you're going to get Twice Upon a Time, here it is right here. Plus, if you want any more info on purchasing tickets or going to see the cinema, you know, presentation, boom, it says right here. You can click here and find out more about it. All right. So for you folks who've been asking Australia, there you go. I know that was crappy, wasn't it? All right. Kangaroos are going to kick me in the wah-wah tonight. I swear. All right. 12th Doctor comic. 12th Doctor year 3, number 9. Should have been out today if I remember correctly. So, but if you want to take a quick look at what it's going to look like, that's what I love about this page. Look at that. Nerdy. Okay. Nerdall. All right. I still say that. I have to say it. Nardal really turned me around. I'm not kidding. We won't go into that. But read Matt Lucas's autobiography, or listen to it on audio, which I did. Very touching book. Wham. See, look at that. Epic. And if you want, you can take a look at the first couple of pages if you want over here on Doctor Who News site. Once again, all articles I'm discussing right now, we'll have a link to them below in the description box. Doctor Magazine number 519. Now, I hate to sound like a broken record, but yeah, this is out tomorrow. But what I love is when Doctor Who News puts up an article about it, they give you a little summary of what's all in it. Just give you a little preview, all right? And I know some folks have probably already gotten theirs early as of today, but, so you already know what's in it. So for you folks who want to look here instead, bam, 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 here you go. Okay, now this one. Okay, as far as it is for me, it's the end of an era. For me, Star Trek at the theater basically took a nosedive after 2009. I've not watched anything after Star Trek Into Darkness, which I didn't pay to see, and I won't tell you how. But after that, I said, that's it. I never watched Beyond. I have not watched a single episode of Discovery. It's just I have no interest in the alternate timelines of these prequels. But you'll notice I don't go out on social media and go, I'm quitting. I just never told you probably till now that I just don't watch it. But online Trek was my refuge for good Star Trek. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is because now, oh gosh, even though this has nothing to do with Doctor Who, the last 2 episodes of the Star Trek Continue series, which are called To Boldly Go Part 1 and 2, guest starred Nicola Bryant, and she was brilliant in this. Incredible role for her. So she plays the character of Lana. I won't give away too much, but if you go to Star Trek Continues on YouTube or on Vimeo, you can find it there. Plus, I believe the site is still up, StarTrekContinues.com. But this is the end of an era because this is the final episode they are doing because of the Paramount clamp down. And the most brilliant thing about it, those guys up there at Paramount, and please get the kids out of there, must be milking their wieners because they not only got away with shutting down all the fan Trek before their new series was coming out, but they also got Axanar to be the patsy for it. It was all Axanar's fault. It had nothing to do with a bunch of greedy-ass bastards in suits and ties who are going to sit there and, basically rape you out of your wallet to go sign up for a network you probably don't give 2 shits about, otherwise. So, sadly, yes, this is the end for Star Trek Continues. The Texas actor, of course, is Vic Mignogna, and it is a very, very touching 2-parter with a very, very good ending. And it shows you how the 5-year mission, the original 5-year mission ended, at least from their perspective. And it was very well done, very tastefully done. And I'm really going to miss these guys along with New Voyages and all the rest of them that are shutting down. And, of course, lastly, we lost Keith Barron, who a lot of you remember as Captain, what was his name? Sorry. I'll have to look it up here on the article. I'm deeply sorry. It was Captain Stryker, was it? Yeah, Captain Stryker, right there in front of me. The problem is, every time I say Captain Stryker, I keep thinking of the character from Airplane, and I'm like, no, it can't be him, but then I go, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, he was Captain Stryker, then. Has passed away at the age of 83. And he was known for a lot of great things and all that. I remember him from the Doctor Who role, but a lot of you folks out there may remember him from all these other different projects he worked on. So, sadly, yeah, we lost Keith Barron. So we've lost Star Trek Online. As basically fan-made productions have been, given the shutdown, except for New Voyages, who found a loophole. And that's a whole nother story if you want to go read it. like I said, it's just the fact that now everybody is screaming bloody murder at Axonar when it wasn't the guys at Axonar who came up with the guidelines. Nor did they sit down and enforce them, nor did half the stories that are coming out in the media about Alec Peters are even anywhere near true. It's a lot of made-up shit passed out by a multi-billion-dollar corporation, and unfortunately people buy it because, oh, look, we'll side with the corporation over the little guy now. Is this the same country I grew up in? Ah, well. So, folks, take care, ta-ta. And whatever your preference on that or your sci-fi, like I said, I'm not going to belittle people who watch the new show. It's up to them. I just won't have any part in it myself. And like I said, you don't see me going on Twitter going, Star Trek, blah, 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 blah. Oh, well. So, good night. Take care. Have a good one. I'm going to blind you with my head. All right. Good nighty, folks.